Hello again. Continue key trends, forces. So, in agile intelligence, the growth of edge and extreme edge intelligence, the uh, privilegi- proliferation of increasingly uh, powerful of communication, computing, and analytics resources at the edge of the network will convert architecturally integrated 6G access network into a rich service providing and access platform. So hyperlocal service such as augmented reality scenarios do not require the connectivity with uh, a distant service platform. Instead, they perform better with local real-time service access uh, and spectrum politics, wireless spectrum politics, and spectrum management in the 6G area will reveal a new level of complexity that stands for the variety of spectrum band and is, uh, spectrum access models with a different level of spectrum sharing. So local development of the network by a variety of stakeholders are expected to grow further in 6G. And we go to privacy protection. So privacy regulation is strongly linked to the rise trends of the platform data economy, uh, B2B sharing economy, intelligence assistants connecting living in smart cities, transhumanism, and digital twins reality at length. So, particularly in Europe, based on GDPR revolution. Uh, However, several differences in a global data privacy laws are expected to living on a, uh borrowed time. For example, the USA unique among major countries lacking unfiled set of data privacy laws, uh, spite of having a large number of global web scale uh, companies and Chinese cybersecurity law. And Chinese cybersecurity law applies not only to convention data handlers but telecom, radio, and television operator. So this is unique because the Chinese authorities must be informed if data indicate any perhaps activity. So, in sustainable sustainable material will contribute to innovation to contribute to innovating to zero and critical economy mega trend toward 2030. Companies will shift focus developing product and touch technologies that enable to zero including zero waste and zero emission technology. So the full life cycle carbon footprint in LCT industry represent around 2% of worldwide emission and project to grow at 6% national combined grow, growth rate. So continue in key uncertainties. So key uncertainties were identified showing here in the right hand, starting with in geopolitics, the tension between globalization, networking power, and the urgency of equalization, uh, reconstruction will be linked to the balance between centralization decision and the threatening of inclusion and domestic. So toward to 2030, power configuration power configuration may be transforming from multi polarized world to opponent binary world in which power will be determined in communication technology and culture network and interaction policies and social system. So social system face growing tense in responding to instability of financial situation, uh, and society may struggle to find a balance between fast-moving decision-making, community engagement. So, going to resources orchestra and configuration. uh, Configuration related to power over development and adoption of innovation and technology that are embedded in society in a daily life. So data is increasingly accumulated, and it is value and significant are growing. So technology may increasingly by seeing a geopolitical issue of power and question of the future resource organized power will emerge. So open value configuration will be in phase value of creation and CO capturing to maximize the overall ecosystem value, which in turn may increase the value shared and acquired not only by a facial firm but by uh, the actors within the ecosystem. So platform ecosystems will not only offer search, social media, and and economical, but providing infrastructure in which innovation and transaction platform are built. So novel decentralized business model will not necessarily a facial point, but depict the design of transaction content structure and government to create value transmission. So quantum computing, uh, alternative compute approaches such as quantum computing as obscene to classical computer is at its best is sorting, finding primes numbers, simulating model methodologies, and optimization and cloud this distribute segment like finance, intelligence, drug design, and discovery utilities, polygon design. So according to net neutrality ruling, internet access provider should treat all traffic, uh, treat all rural internet access provide should be treat all traffic equal, irrespective of sender, receiver, content, service, application, or the uh, device in use. So at the same time, the 5G evaluation is ready developing a network that can extremely tailor to a specific use case, intending to the treat traffic differently from each use. So as European as in Europe for more than it is impact capability of providing the cyber security required for the merging the physical and digital world that is now happening.